Hey everyone, so this is my third week in Hanoi and I decided that I was going to start doing like these vlogs that I'm going to share for my family and friends and for anyone who's interested in kind of like starting this journey in life where if you feel like you want to step out of your comfort zone and you want to try something new and you're not really sure what to do, then definitely I will accept any questions. I will help anyone out who's on the same path as I was, because I finished university in July. And it was pretty funny because my mom sent me this video and it was about the quarter life crisis, which is that moment that when you graduate you don't really know what you want to do, you don't know really where you want to go. But after I studied in Poland and Europe and I traveled abroad and I lived in Spain for some time, I knew for sure I wanted to stay abroad. So that's actually most of the reason why I decided to come to Vietnam, was because I wanted to try something new. I studied politics and culture. I kind of pushed politics to the side, it's not really my thing, but I really love culture. I really love becoming affiliated with other people. I love learning their languages. I love learning about them. Like, I write about it in my blog, the cultural differences and stuff, and I talk to Vietnamese people on the streets. I try to ask every question, everything that I want to know about this culture, just to learn it a bit more. And probably after this, I'm here for 6 months after this internship. When I finish working, I'm gonna go someplace else and try another culture, maybe Indonesia, some other Southeastern Asian country, or maybe South America. So another thing is that I chose Vietnam and the job that I have because it gives me a lot of free time. A lot of people my age, they finish school and then they start going to 9-to-5 jobs, and they're kind of like, to me, I think that's kind of like, that's not the path that I want to choose. I don't want to be miserable. For me, that's miserable, because I tried a job at a startup company in the beginning of this year, and I was working 9 to 5 every day and I hated it. I couldn't stand it. After 4 months I quit, and that was the first time that I actually like quit a job like that. Like, I'm a really hard worker, but this job suits me so much better. If you guys didn't know, I'm teaching English in primary public schools here in Hanoi. I take the bus every day. It takes about 30 to 50 minutes for me to get to my job, and I teach kindergarten, 1st through 5th grade, and my students are great. I love them. For the first month of my job, I'm working 20 hours, and then for the next 5 months, I do 15 hours per week. Sometimes it's kind of a hassle with the bus rides and stuff because I hit traffic hour after work, but what I've been doing now too is I'm doing a fitness program. So after work every day I go to the gym that's right by where I work, and everybody there already knows me. None of them, like, only one guy really speaks good English in there, and he's the one who helped me sign up, but I got a really good deal and everyone there is super nice. I even, like, now that I'm here, I tell myself, like, since I already stepped out of my comfort zone, I try to do everything that I can to keep pushing my limits, keep making myself do something that maybe I would be scared to do before in like the years prior, but now it's like I do everything. Like, I did a free kickboxing lesson a couple nights ago with my roommate, and everything still hurts. It hurts, like, it was so good. It was a really good workout, but I almost threw up. Like, that's how strong of a workout it was. And like, the Vietnamese guy, like, I was doing kickboxing, so he didn't really speak any English, but it was enough to just say like 1, 2 and keep going for it, and I loved it. I also tried a free meditation course, and it was kind of funny because it wasn't really like any meditation. It was just like this woman was having me read some nice things about meditation that I already knew about before. So now I know, like, sometimes things can be kind of more like marketing schemes here for the foreigners, where like they bring you into a place and then they show you a little bit around and stuff, and they'll tell you like, oh, so how much, like, you pay this amount, and they offered an amount of 2 million dong, which is about $88 per month for like 2-hour lessons for meditation. And I was like, you know, I think I'd rather do it at home. Like, I'm really learning how to become an adult as I'm living here, so it has its ups and downs, because, you know, sometimes my friends will be like, oh, come on, let's go eat, let's go do something, and you have to pay money for it. Like, instead of there are more motorbikes in this city than there are cars. It's much more expensive for a Vietnamese person to purchase a car than a motorbike. One motorbike for a person on average is a price of 15 million dong, which is approximately $500, whereas a car is about 4 times the price as it is in the States. So if you're buying a car for $22,000, then it would be like $88,000 here. So for sure there are a lot more motorbikes. But even last night when I was going to a party, like, I took a grab bike and this is fun because it's like the guys are wearing green helmets, green jackets that says grab, and they have a set price, so like per kilometer. So I hopped on, I had a discount code kind of like with Uber and Lyft, and I ended up paying less than 50 cents for 4 kilometers. And it's really fun to ride on motorbikes actually, because if you couldn't tell, I'm here, I'm wearing a tank top, it's hot. It's really expensive to use air conditioning, so I just have a fan in my room, but every day I wake up quite sweaty, and then when I come back from work and my workout and everything, I always have to shower just to cool off a bit more. But I'm really happy that I'm going to be spending a winter in a warm country, not someplace cold like in Chicago. But yeah, like I was saying before with the adult life, for sure I've been learning these kind of things as they come and go, because I have some problems with my documents at the moment, so I'm dealing with that, the US Embassy, and then my apartment. Right now I'm out on the terrace of the building that I live in, and it has 4 floors. I'm on the 4th floor. I've already moved 3 times in like a 3-week span, and I'm about to move again. So when I move the next time, then it's like I'm staying there for 3 months, and that place, like, I had to go there and tell my seller, like, take me there, let me check it out, and I saw it. I have a little balcony, I have everything that I need there, so I'm really happy about that place. And you know, it's like I use Google Maps to help me find every place that I'm going to, because otherwise I would have no idea. But the good thing is that I'm really liking my life here, because people are super duper friendly. No matter what, whatever kind of assistance you need, if you're walking by a restaurant and checking out food, then like even the owners or someone, a random person who's just sitting and eating there and knows English will approach you and say, can I help you? So that's something that I really like about this culture, is that it is a very different culture. It is super different compared to anywhere else that I've been to. Like, you will legit find people just like squatting on the street and like cutting chickens, picking off the feathers and stuff, and like doing kind of things that are like you would see more in developing countries. And it is a developing country, but at the same time I find that the people here are super nice. Like, I have not seen very angry people in the time that I've been here compared to in the Western Hemisphere. So even if you're like just out on the street and you need some help, or like, I'm really bad with my directions, my friends know this, so I pass the same place 3 times before I realize that I'm supposed to go that way, and people will just like, I'll hear like a, and then I'll look over and some old woman will be like, ditan, ditan, which is straight forward. So, you know, I'm learning a little bit more as time goes. Like, my students are helping me learn how to count, and like, speaking of my students, they're super duper sweet. I'm having like, I didn't expect that I was gonna like teaching kids so much, but I forgot, because I used to teach swim lessons when I was in high school, and I really liked doing that, because when you're playing with kids, when you're hanging out with kids, it allows you to be a kid. And I have teaching assistants in all of my classes, and they tell me that actually the kids, they look at the teaching assistant as the devil, and then they look at me as the angel. So one of my students this week, she came up to me and she gave me a drawing of me that she had done, and it was super heartwarming. Like, you know, kids are really happy, they're really innocent, and they don't really seem to get very angry. From what I know, the teaching assistants and the Vietnamese people and my coworkers, they say that once you reach like secondary school, like 6th grade and above, they start to get a little bit more crazy, a little bit more naughty. They tend to do a little bit more inappropriate things. The older kids are a little bit more naughty. But anyway, so a lot of people that I've been meeting around here and stuff have been really, really nice. I've already made more connections, and it's really great. Like, I'm even gonna make my TOEFL certificate, so teaching English as a foreign language, and that way I'll be able to acquire more jobs all around the world for that, because I know for a fact that while I'm here, while I'm abroad, I want to keep living my life abroad. I want to keep going around the world. I want to keep seeing different people and things. I want to keep getting accustomed to new cultures, stepping out of my comfort zone. And while I'm doing that too, I also want to become more of a healthy person. I want to be more happy. I want to do more meditation. I want to get more into like the spiritual side of things and stuff too. But yeah, this is kind of a small update of how my life has been so far in Hanoi. There's a lot more that I can say, but this video's already gotten quite long, so I think I'll save it for another time. But for sure, for anyone who has any questions, anyone who wants to talk to me about this more, I am always free and open to discuss this with my friends and family, and anyone who just wants some advice on how to get started and how to create these opportunities for yourself to go abroad, because there's a lot of options out there. You don't have to settle. You don't have to finish school and just go to the first job that was offered to you. I mean, I did apply. I applied to a lot of jobs in the US, and the only place that really reached out to me was in Vietnam, which seems kind of crazy, but now I'm so happy that I made the choice to come here instead of staying in the States, because it'll allow me to keep traveling around the world, and like I'm saving the money from this internship so I can go around Southeast Asia. Hopefully my twin sister Anna will join me for that. And I'm really excited to see what else is in store for me, because so far in these 3 weeks I've already fallen in love with the city. I've made a lot of new friends. I've already been doing everything that I can. Next week I'm even doing free yoga sessions. I have 5 free classes. I'm going to the gym every day. I'm eating healthy. I ate like this amazing, beautiful dragon fruit yesterday. Oh, that's another thing. I found this, like, I was asking, we have this huge Facebook group for foreigners in Hanoi to ask for everything and anything, like if you need help finding a fan or a mirror or like makeup, whatever. So I asked about prices of food, because sometimes you get ripped off from the locals because they know you're a foreigner. But you just have to put trust into these people. And this woman reached out to me and she told me, she was like, I can do your groceries for you. You just pay me like a $2 service fee for it, and it helps me put my kids into school. So I was like, okay, I'm a teacher, for sure, I want to help you with that. She was the nicest person. She spoke amazing English. She got me the best products. She wrote down everything that she bought. She went to the fresh local market in the morning, drove over, gave it to me, and she was even like giving me recipes and stuff. I was talking to her all day. So really, it's like people have good intentions, they have good hearts here and stuff. I have yet to really like have any bad interactions while I've been here, but so far I love it. I love the people. I'm loving my life here in Vietnam. I'm really excited because next week I'm going to Sapa Valley. I'm going to make a video for that, and I'm definitely going to share that on my Facebook page and on my YouTube. And I'm also going, in 2 weeks, I'm going to a festival. I never expected that I was going to find a festival so soon. It's apparently the only one in Vietnam, but it's called Quest Festival. If anyone wants to check it out, it's really dope. I'm really excited for that. I even made some like costume and stuff yesterday from a workshop that they had in the city yesterday. But that's in 2 weeks, and I'm going with my coworkers and my friends, and I'm going to meet a lot of other people there. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna keep posting my updates and travels. Let me know if you guys like these kind of videos, what else you would like to see. And yeah, like my Facebook page, check out my YouTube. I'm still kind of building it up because this is the first vlog that I've done, so I'm quite new at this, but I definitely want to keep doing these little updates and just let you guys know like what's going on in my life, what I'm going to be doing soon, what's up next, how like I'm probably going to do some more like videos about my whole fitness journey and like my spiritual journey as well, because I have some people reach out to me about these kind of things. But yeah, thank you so much for checking this out. Thank you so much for sharing this and spreading the love and checking out my videos. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all my friends and family who are reaching out to me whenever I feel a little bit more lonely, because as many of you know, this is the first time in the whole 21 years of my life that I'm away and separated from my twin sister Anna. So sometimes it's been a little bit tough, but thankfully with Skype and FaceTime and all these things, I keep in touch. And I'm really happy to have all this love from all of you guys. I'm really happy to be here, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.